Okay, so since people want to get on social media and act like they're the victim and act like they know where we're at, which they don't because, okay, I'll stand up. They don't know where we're at because they haven't called, haven't checked, and I'm still blocked. So, let's see, where should I start? About 2 weeks ago, I found an extra phone that Ray had been hiding. On this phone that he had, I went through it. I confronted him about it. He was honest. Well, he tried to lie at first. He was honest. And he basically admitted that he had been entertaining, some women, to stay women because my baby's right here. And, I told him, just be honest with me. If you're honest with me, then we can get through it. And he pretty much made it seem like he did it because we had been arguing a lot lately. And so I'm like, okay, well, we have another baby on the way. I just want to be on the same page. Let's just put it behind us one last time and let's just move forward, right? We're going to have better communication, we can have kids, but if we don't have some type of foundation, communication, then it'll never work. So we put it behind us. So we come to Vegas for the Soul Train Awards. And he asked me to move to Vegas. And I'm like, no, I don't want to move to Vegas. And so he's like, well, can you at least consider it? And I'm like, no, I don't want to move to Vegas. It's not even considering it. I don't want to move to Vegas. This is not the place to have kids. This is not a place to raise your kids. And I just don't like it here. There's too many distractions. You already like to gamble. There's way too many parties going on every night. And it's just not the place that I want to be. So I said, sarcastically, well, you can move to Vegas, but I'm going to be in LA. And so he got really mad and said that, he's trying to move our family somewhere where we can be a little bit more stable. And I basically said Vegas is not the place that I want to be. Why can't you just respect that I don't want to move to Vegas? We could move anywhere else. I just don't want to move to Vegas. And so he gets mad and he's like, why would you tell me I could move to Vegas? You just want to live in two different places. And I'm like, I'm not really serious. I'm not really saying, yeah, babe, move to Vegas and I'm going to be in LA. We can live in two different places. I'm being sarcastic. So I took it as him just trying to find any reason to leave. So he left, didn't come back. He was out the whole night. And so the next morning, I didn't call him or anything because I'm like, okay, maybe he just wants to hang out with his friends, whatever. He'll be here by the time I wake up. So I wake up, he's still not here. And I'm like, the next morning, I'm like, so you really want to just stay out all night off of some fake argument that we had? You can't really be serious. And he's like, you're selfish. All you do is think about yourself. You want to wear the pants in the relationship. You want to be the king of the house, all this crazy stuff. And I'm like, and then he said, what made me mad is because every time we get into an argument, he starts talking about or alluding to getting a divorce or saying, as long as I get to see my kids, it's why do you got to take it there? So I said, you know what? I said, with the way you just get up and leave and disappear, I got to get back to LA and I got to get my mind right before this baby comes, because with the way you move, I'm liable to be alone at any given moment. And so he said, well, I'm preparing to be alone too, as long as I can see my kids Monday through Wednesday. I said, okay, well, we can just be separated then. And so he's like, not before I file first, you know. So the conversation got really, really ugly. We started like, you know, getting real disrespectful. And then so he blocked me. So I couldn't call him, couldn't get in contact with him. It was time for me to check out the room. He left, he never came back, didn't tell me where he was going, didn't hear back from him. So I had to check out the next day, and we ended up checking out of the hotel because it was time to check out. And then I ended up checking into another hotel. And we're in another hotel right now. We are not where Ray is in the Skylofts. I have not talked to him. He has not unblocked me. He has not called me, hasn't checked on me or Melody. So we're just here. Started off a stupid argument because I said I wouldn't move to LA. And he took that and used that as a reason to stay out all night and hang out with his friends and not call, not check. Still haven't talked to him. After the argument that we had, he posted that picture on his Instagram, and that's what ticked me off, because it's like, why would we say all that to each other and then you block me and then you want to post a family picture? That's what makes me like, that's what ticks me off. But we'll see what happens when I get back to LA, but I don't want to be married anymore, period.
You guys, I did a whole mini rant. I pulled these cards and I forgot that I didn't even start the video. Yeah, that's me. So I did shuffle. I did go off. The video wasn't even recording. So we just gonna start off right here. So first things first, I asked, what is Princess and Ray J's relationship built off of? That's the first thing I asked. You've seen them go off on social media and go back and forth. Allegedly, Ray J abandoned Princess in Vegas, and he was on live backpedaling and pussy popping and saying that, oh, why is she doing this, you know, playing the victim. The fact of the matter is, Ray J, your wife does not feel stable, and she's 8 months pregnant. If your wife does not feel stable, that's your fault as a man. But we're living in a culture where men don't have to take responsibility for their actions. So we're going to have situations like these arise. I got the Son of Wands, Temperance in reverse, Nine of Cups in reverse, Son of Cups. I'm just going to start with this. So, no, these 3 cards, because these 3 cards say a lot. So these 3 cards, basically, they're telling me that their relationship is built off of immaturity. Basically what it's saying. This, of course, this Son of Cups energy has it. Immature, like they are more interested in holding up a facade than actually being that facade. Like they've manifested this facade of this strong family, but they're not really that, and they know that too. But it's like the child in them, they want to keep it. You know, like when a child has this dream, and that I don't even know how to explain it, but let me try to think. Okay, for example, a child get into the relationship with this celebrity, right? And they've envisioned how it's gonna be being with this celebrity, a popular kid, and they get with this person, and he's a total douchebag. Well, some kids may leave, others may stay and may keep up the facade of, oh, I'm with this person, and just deal with him being a douchebag behind the scenes as long as they can keep up that facade. I mean, that's the best way I can explain it. Yeah, it's like this facade of the family. You know, Ray J's business has been doing well. Like, he's really trying to undo the ratchetry that has surrounded him for many years. Cause, yeah, but him and Princess have a immature fantasy of what a strong couple is. So this is what these cards represent. These cards over here show people who fight. People who fight. There's verbal abuse, fighting, Princess and him going back and forth, 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 back and forth. They fight. Miscommunication. They're not very good communicators. They have very childish, this card comes right in here too. They have very childish communication skills. Very childish communication skills. It's almost like they're two 10-year-olds fighting. And this is an insight on what their relationship is built on. So this side is fakeness, holding up a facade, childish communication, fighting behind the scenes, and sometimes on camera, because we do see their fights and their immature fights on camera. And let me bring this up, because Son of Swords, the Tower, the Fool, okay, so I got this. Shows that Princess Ray J is actually a sought after man for his clout, perceived money. Women want him, and Princess knows that women want him, and he knows that. So when he cheats on her, the Tower card, they may get in a fight. She may give him some hell. She may raise some dust. But at the end of the day, she's going to stay with him. Like, that's what this is the foundation of their relationship. Putting up a facade, them arguing behind the scenes like 10-year-olds, and him constantly being sought after by women and giving those women what they want. Her maybe raising up some dust about it, but eventually moving on and trying to like keep the relationship going. And you see how her sword's pointing up. They want to keep that facade. So this is what their whole relationship is built on, and it's really sad. For you guys, give you the breakdown, because I've been thinking about Ray J and Princess for a while. I was just like, I know something's not good with them. That relationship is dysfunctional. I know it. And then the news came out, and I was just like, whoo. See, I'm gonna stop doubting myself because maybe I'm just like, Kiana, you're being too hard. Maybe Ray J has changed from when he pushed Princess in that pool. Ciao. So, at first, I'm gonna ask Spirit God. I don't even know where to start. First, I'm gonna look into what really happened in Vegas. Okay? Because Ray J is saying that it's not like that he didn't abandon her. Princess is saying otherwise. I believe Princess, even though I don't agree with her going to social media. I don't agree with her having a child by him. So, hey, I don't agree with her marrying him. But her previous boyfriend was, I think, Floyd Mayweather, allegedly. So, she obviously doesn't have too good of a taste in men. But I believe that Ray J's wrong because at the end of the day, Ray J, if your family is so important to you, you wouldn't have put Princess in a situation where she felt that way. Like, as soon as she commented or did a live, you should have reached out to her. But you hopped on live to defend yourself, which makes me think you're more worried about what the public thinks of you and the persona than actually consoling your wife. 8-month pregnant wife. So let's see what happened in Vegas. Three of Swords in reverse. The World. Daughter of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Oh. I should probably do this. Two of Swords. Ace of Cups in reverse. Ace of Wands in reverse. God of Cups. Goddess of Pentacles. So I feel like it was definitely an argument over money, over legacy, and over success. And the reason why I see that is because of these Pentacles cards go in here. So Princess did say that they were arguing over where they were going to build their family. And I feel like Ray J came with the offer like, hey, I want to come build my family in Las Vegas. And Princess basically felt like this is not what she envisioned when she envisioned being a mom. Because Goddess of Pentacles, I call her the Mother of Pentacles. But the Goddess of Pentacles, that's her children. This is like a very motherly card right here. In reverse, she does not see her building her family, living her... This is like a wealthy lifestyle, living her wealthy lifestyle. She didn't see that happening in Vegas. She still doesn't. The Ace of Cups in reverse. And I feel like she emotionally got turned down by that. And these other cards, y'all, this was the meat of it. These other cards is just pure immaturity and buffoonery. So this Ace of Wands in reverse, Ray J could not deal with the rejection. And because Ray J is a big kid when it comes with emotions and women, he didn't know how to deal with that rejection, so he didn't. And basically, I feel like because this World card came out and the Two of Swords, he's just like, I do get from these cards that he emotionally and physically left the situation because he didn't want to deal with this argument. He didn't want to deal with not getting what he wanted. So basically, Ray J leaves the chat. So I would say he did leave Princess. He did. He may not have left her stranded, but leaving your pregnant wife and daughter for days at a time, them not being able to get in contact with you, that it's just like he cut them off emotionally. He was just like, it's so selfish and it's so cold. It's so selfish and cold, you guys. Like, It's like some of these men out here are many psychopaths. It's just like Ray J is a freaking psychopath, you guys. It's just because I'm feeling it, and it's not even just a physical mental trigger. It was an emotional, like it's just like a kid saying, "Oh, well, I don't want to deal with this, so f you, f all y'all. I'm about to go over here and do me, and I'm about to leave this situation because it's too stressful. I don't want to think about it."
Whew.
I feel like the reason Princess acted so hard is because it wasn't just him physically leaving. She could feel him emotionally leave the relationship, leave the chat, and basically just turn her back on her and the family. And I think that's what hurt Princess the most, because him treating her like this is not what she envisioned. She was just like, I got all this pain. I've waited so long. I wanted my life to be like this, but it's a living hell. And this dude is it's a living hell. One thing that Princess said in her video that really worried, any argument, Ray J always brings up, "Oh, I just want to see my kids." And let me tell you guys, women, about who you have your kids, like your womb is very, very precious. And do not give your womb to a man who will take that product of your womb and disregard you. Don't, like, this is why you have to be careful. Like, you ladies think by having a baby by a man you're trapping him, when in reality he has done nothing but trap you and disrespect you, because we're having a simple argument between me and you as adults over whatever, and you're gonna keep on saying, "I just want to see my kids, I just want to." It's a manipulation tactic. It's gaslighting. We're just having an argument over A, B, C, and D. Why are you sitting here telling me that you just want to see your kids? That's not even a part of the argument. What are you? I've never threatened to take away your kids. And it's his way of basically telling her, but not telling her, "Look, lady, I really don't care about you. Yeah, I had these kids by you, but I don't even have to deal with you. So stop giving me so much lip, because I can cut you out the equation and just see my kids." And that's what these dudes do. They will cut you out the equations, just be like, "Oh yeah, just let me see my kids." And it's not even the fact that they have you in them. It's about them. So y'all be careful who y'all have these kids by. Just be careful. I want to read into, does Ray J... I want to see if Ray J verbally and emotionally abuses Princess. Does he verbally and emotionally abuse Princess? These cards came out because they meant this. When the same cards come out, it means something. So I can reshuffle the cards again, because I've done it before, because I get scared when the same cards come out. So I reshuffle it again and the same cards come out again. So this goes back to what I said earlier. Ray J and Princess knows. He knows that people want what they have. He knows that he sees himself as the prize. So he uses that to kind of, yeah, this is a yes. I'm going to say yes. Like, he needs him more than he needs Princess. And he does use that to manipulate her emotionally, and it's just a sad situation. I don't even know what else to ask about their marriage, because I guess we can ask, if are they gonna stay together? I think they are, but let me just ask the cards. Bias, go away, go away, go away. Bias. Oh yeah, happy Sagittarius season, you guys. It's Sag season. I'm a Sagittarius. I have like Sagittarius all in my birth chart. Like I'm a super Sagittarius, guys. Super Sagittarius. It's Sag season. I just feel it in the air. Feel happier. It, the sun is different. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Happy Sag season, y'all. When I recorded this video, it was the first day of Sag season. Let's see when it gets uploaded. Okay. So will Ray J and Princess stay together? Yeah. Hey. Tarot is basically saying that Princess will continue to strive for this dream, and she'll continue getting her heart broken. Yes, the Ace of Wands. Yes. I mean, what more is there to say? She'll continue to strive for this facade. And the Three of Swords, she'll continue getting her heart broken. Princess ain't, if Princess goes somewhere, you guys, if I am wrong, it will be a shocker. But not even Spirit or the universe thinks she's gonna leave. So, you know what, Princess? Prove us wrong, girl. Leave. Leave him. I promise you your life will be better. You'll be happier. You'll be at peace. Well, will her life be better if she leaves Ray J? Let's read into that. Because what does Princess have going on for herself? I hope she didn't sign a prenup. Will Princess' life be better if she leaves Ray J? Spirit. I'm gonna say yes. I know the devil come out, and the devil doesn't always mean something bad. The devil, I think her relationship with Ray J will always leave something, like it will always leave a hole in her heart, and it'll be painful for her. It'll be very painful for her, and in the short term it may hurt her, but I do feel like other women may actually help support Princess. Like, yes, I don't know if it's her family, I don't know, maybe if it's her fans, but I do see Princess, if you leave Ray J, other women will support you. You will be supported monetarily. Like, I do see women helping you out. And this Goddess of Swords in reverse, you guys, we would actually see a nicer version of Princess if she leaves Ray J. Like, she will find peace, and she'll just be a nicer person. I mean, eventually, because I feel like right now, she's always fighting with Ray J, this and this and that, and a wave of peace will fall over her that she didn't know she had, and she would be able to use that peace to start building something for herself. in something she can completely call her own. Like, if she, once she leaves Ray J, she may find her calling, and it will be just like a whole new princess. And I don't know if she'll be in the media like that a lot. Cause yeah, I don't know if she'll be in the media like that. Cause her being in the media will always remind her of Ray J, and that's why this devil card comes out. Um, but she'll definitely find something very close to her heart, and she'll cherish it, and she'll create her own coin. I know she's got a store in the makeup line right now, but either it'll be something different. Like, I don't even know. It'll be something completely hers. Because, you know, that store in that makeup line, oh, okay. But it's going to be something completely different. Something she can pass along to her daughter. And, like, it'll be just completely princess loves. Like, Ray J won't be in sight. And other women will support her. Like, women will see what she went through, and they'll respect it, and they will support her. I don't know, maybe a book? I don't know, you guys. It's something. It is something. If she leaves him, Spirit said that she's not going to leave him. But if she does, that would be a beautiful story to watch. If she does, it would be a beautiful story to watch. Ray J. So, what does Spirit have to say? Spirit, ancestors, God. What do you have to say about men like Ray J? Because yeah, men like Ray J. Okay, so I have the Four of Wands, Six of Wands. Sorry, this is the Four of Wands, the Chariot, Goddess of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Strength, and Death. I feel like Spirit is giving me two things. So it's still talking to Princess right now. It's telling Princess that even though you've created a family with this man, see how you ask this Spirit a question and they answer another, but these cards can still relate to the question I asked. I just see something about Princess in here. It's still talking to Princess, and it's talking to any other women out there that even if you created a family with this man and that family is still beautiful, move on. This Chariot card is the ultimate move on card. Like, it's telling you to move on, and if you don't move on, you'll forever feel emotionally unfulfilled. And you do have the strength to build your own legacy. So just death this situation. Like, Spirit is really telling Princess that she got what she need. Like, she needs to leave. She needs to leave. Now, as for the type of man that Ray J is, these cards are basically saying that on paper, Ray J looks like the perfect guy to have kids with and to start a family with. And for a lot of women with men like Ray J, it's easy for them to do that. but it's basically telling you not to. Like Ray J, you everybody see how Ray J is. He's immature. He selfish, cheater, all that, and he will never. I don't want to say never because people can change, but as he is right now, he will not leave you emotionally fulfilled. He won't do what you need for him to do. And at the end of the day, the relationship won't work out. It won't work out. And you need to have, if you come across a man like Ray J, you need to have faith in yourself and what you're worth, your value, to move on and to pass that up and be like, because I feel like the reason why Ray J and Princess are together is because Princess doesn't know her value and she doesn't have faith that she can do better. So deep down, because she should have left him when he pushed her in that pool. That's what Spirit is telling me. She should have left him when, like, women, once a man violates you to a certain extent, there's no coming back from that. And if you let a man violate you in so many ways and you constantly forgive him, he knows that he can do whatever he wants to you and you'll constantly forgive him. There needs to be a limit. There needs to be a breaking point. And it's just a sad situation. Sad situation. Ray J isn't a bad dude. Like, he wants a family. He's just immature, and all his life he has not had to deal with consequences of his actions when it comes to women. What's the next question am I gonna ask? Oh yes, I think I've already kind of answered it, but I'm just gonna wrap it up in a little bow. What can women and girls learn from this Ray J and Princess situation? Sorry if I'm pulling cards. I just pull cards just to get a better picture. Spirit is giving us a mouthful today. I actually want to pull more cards. Okay, so I'm gonna have to pick it up. So, basically, this top row that I just did is basically saying that the world and society has told us that as women, you know, everything's stacked against us. We're criticized, we're picked apart, we're put back together. Society's telling us all these things. What you have to do to be a good wife. Oh, you don't have a good vagina, or maybe your stuff, like, no one is picked apart more than a woman. And no one has to deal with anxiety and societal pressures more than a woman. And society will out here have you thinking that you can't manifest your own life, and that you have to compete with other people or drag people down or fight over resources. That's what society would have you thinking, and society gains off of thinking that. And it creates this mindset of every single woman is your enemy. We can't all be happy. We have to fight. We have to be catty. There's not enough going around for us. And to be honest, the women who fall into that, they believe this. They're fighting and stuff over bad men, over trash. The God of Wands in the tower. Y'all are all fighting over trash men. And the men gain from that. Like, trash men gain from creating a society where women are picked apart and they have anxiety and they have to worry about all of these things. Those men thrive off that, because at the end of the day, you end up fighting and dissing your sisters and not believing in yourself and your power and what you deserve. And they get to get fought over, even though they're trash, even though they're terrible human beings, even though they bring nothing to the table, really. In this last row is the Goddess of Wands, the Empress, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Cups. And it's basically saying, women, girls, believe in yourself. Like, you have what you need to make yourself happy. Like, the universe is your command. It's in your favor. Don't ever let society tell you otherwise. Whether you want to lose weight, whether you want this to happen, whether you want that to happen, just know that the universe is on your side. And you deserve that emotional fulfillment, and it shouldn't come at the expense of others. And it doesn't have to. And the Hermit card came in. And it's saying, telling women that believe in yourself. It's okay. Well, it's crucial that you take a break from everything and that you really sit with yourself and discover what you want in life, how you want a man to treat you, what you can and cannot deal with, and what will make you happy. But don't go at a place of society. Go at a place of you believing in yourself and feeling worthy. Because Princess believes that it's okay for a man to constantly cheat on her while she's pregnant, and for her to say, oh, we're going to work it out, let's just move forward. No. She deserves better than that. And basically, Spirit is just telling us to, and I keep on, and this is like the main point of all my videos, know your freaking worth. Know your worth, because you create your worth. Nobody else determines your worth but you. And that's what this means. Like, you determine your worth. The Hermit, all of this. So, I know this video is kind of long, but thank you for watching it. like, comment, subscribe, and share, please. I see more of you guys are liking my videos. I'm so happy. And I'm almost about to get to 100 subscribers. I'm so happy about that too. Thank you guys. I still do 30-minute tarot readings for $10. So please email me and book me, and I will see you guys next time.